Hello and welcome along, everybody. I'm just playing a little bit of Tiki Solitaire. Just gotta do things while stuff is updating. How are we all? Hope we're doing well. I'm gonna turn that off. How are we, everybody? Yeah, just a reminder, we are currently sponsored by Tiki Solitaire, which is a little bit addictive. I'm enjoying it. Lots of you guys are enjoying it as well. We've got several people who have made it to level 40 already, which is amazing. Thank you very much. I've got no music. Why have I got no music? Because some reason my music is reset. Because, you know, why wouldn't it just be right? There we go. There we are. How are we all? I hope you've had a good week. I've had a good week. It's been my first week back at work. Let's see if we can snooze the adverts for a bit. And so, yeah, I've had a lovely time. Do you know what I haven't done tonight? I have not set up the wheel cam yet, so we're going to have to do that. Hope I don't get a... off. Why is that not starting? Yeah. So yeah, I've had a good week. I've had a good first week. Oh wow, why has that happened? You guys probably can't see that. The one of the bungees has come off on my backrest. So we're gonna move that and then move that up to the middle of my back. Maybe that'll be a little bit more supportive. Hey gamers! Got my car running no gas, but it runs like Eddie Palmer. What? Oh, baby, yes, I know what you mean, gamers. Welcome along, gamers. Welcome along, Jesse Stapleton. Welcome along, Per Vision. I have no Twitch in my multi-chat. Fantastic. Sneaky13, welcome along. Let's Sound 19, welcome along. Farmer Karen, welcome along. Red Dragon 7778, welcome along. Paul Sinclair, welcome along. Yeah, new job has gone incredibly well first week. Settling in very nicely, having a fantastic first week, which has been great. Fitting in content around it has been challenging. You guys might have noticed there was no Forestry Friday today. Giants decided to release a stonking number of maps. Just an insane number of maps this week. I think we had 7 maps released. And it was a week where I knew I wasn't going to have a massive amount of time to record. So I had 2 map first looks on Monday. 2 map tours on Monday, 2 map tours on Tuesday, 1 map tour on Wednesday. There's a map that came out Thursday. I haven't done a map tour yet. Just an insane amount. So a week. Sorry guys, hang on a moment. A week where I was planning to make 4 videos at most. I'd made 4 by Tuesday night, which was just insane. And so yes, there are casualties, and one of them was this week's forestry video. Start that up. Come on, start. Thank you. So yeah, unfortunately no Forestry Friday video tomorrow. Apologies for that. Hopefully it'll be back next week. I have set aside tomorrow morning to do a load of recording. I will record as many videos as I can tomorrow morning, and doing that, I should hopefully be able to get all of as much content out next week as possible. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know why my multi-chat is not showing Twitch, which is annoying. Oh, I tell you what, the stream elements have been really, really rubbish the last few weeks. It's just the whole thing has not worked properly, and I don't know why. Oh, yeah. I'm just having a quick look. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's a mulcher. Map those mats are required. Oh yeah, that map with the. Do you know what? I would have had no problem with the amount of mods that map had, if it hadn't been for the fact that it added nothing. Okay, it added a little bit of detail to the map, or it added some extra detail to the map. But it didn't add, it didn't have functionality to the map. And if you're gonna add detail and not functionality, don't do 30 mods. That's just, yeah, that really irks me about that map. I have to be honest. It just, this I might have to use on Oakfield, not Oakfield, Oakbridge. 7.5 meters. That's quite a big mulching harrow. Right, nothing that we need, I don't think, on our save. So we'll head back out here and we will head on to Riverview. Yeah, where's auto drive gone? I had this problem. Sorry, I'm just going to switch screens because auto drive seems to have disappeared from my my setup, which is a bit weird. Yeah, 30 required mods was kind of ridiculous. And as I said, if it had 15 productions in, I'd have had no issue. But it didn't. It added no productions in. In fact, it was missing basic productions. And as a result, I get irked by that. Yeah, the update does seem to have broken. It looks like it's broken auto drive and courseplay. Auto drive is in my folder and courseplay didn't load. So yeah, it looks like yesterday's patch has broken both auto drive and courseplay. Because I went to use courseplay for the first time in Oakbridge today. And it wasn't there. Right, is there? I don't think there's anything particularly new. No. Okay. Blame patch 1.7. Yeah. I'm currently trying to design a new setup for this. In the wrong place. I want to build something that's mounted to the underside of my desk and swings out the way when I need it to. And I've got some ideas. I've found some bits on Amazon that might do it. I need to support my back. Auto drive and courseplay working. Maybe I need to update them, Aristocrat. My copies might be out of date. In fact, I know some of my copies of courseplay especially are out of date. So, did I read your last comment? No, gamers. Hang on. Oh, my summer car grind has been great, but the FS25 isn't all that good. I don't know. I'm enjoying my my playthroughs of Farm Sim. My Farm Sim playthroughs, I'm really enjoying. Right. So, what do we have on special offer today? On special offer today, we have... That might be good. Oh, no, that only holds water, so that is no use to us whatsoever. Right. We are going to have to sell some milk soon. Patch was yesterday, Paul. Yeah. Oh, we've got a nearly full set of eggs to sell. No, not mine, yours. Oh, my grind. My grind's fine. Park up here. I'm driving the Landy down because it's useful to have the Landy down here, and I don't want to run all the way back up to the top. Right, we do need to sort out our animals today. Let's get the time running as it should be. The chickens have no food, but have 100% health. The cow, the animals still have 100% health. They are chomping their way through the meadow, which is fine. But we are going to have to create some feed for the cows. And today we should have... Yeah, we do have some ready to harvest grass. DJX, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFM. So yeah, we want to get the little fent out and cut the grass, I think, today. It is May. It is time to cut the grass. Text of mine, not yours, and read it wrong. I thought, God, I'm getting very confused at this point, gamers. Very confused. This needs to be more like... Hey, my brain ain't... Mine stopped that a couple of days ago. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, I think I can definitely mount this under my desk and have it in a really nice position. Right, unfold that. There we go. Hey, Dark Warrior Da, welcome along. The VF clan is doing very well, thank you, Steam fan. Yeah, I think my brain ain't gonna break for a couple of days after this. I know that feeling. It's because I've been working. Whoa. Because I've been working all week. I haven't been used to that. I mean, not to say that doing content and stuff wasn't, you know, working anyway, but having to sit and do every, you know, for eight hours a day, yeah, has been a little bit harsh. Am I using... I have auto drive installed. I've never really used auto drive Red Dragon. I have it installed, and at some point I'm gonna learn to use it. Right now, yeah, I've never really had much of a need for it. Hey, GD, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. I've been seeing your 5K running TikToks, reading over on TikTok. They've been coming up every so often, so they are getting served out there to people. I also think you should not play Size on card sim so you're family friendly. I think you try it out and see if you like it. As I said, gamers, I own my summer car. I've never played it. At the moment, I'm still really enjoying Atomfall. Atomfall is fantastic. So much fun and so British, that game. Just ridiculously British, that game. Auto Drive has not been updated since January 31st. Courseplay was updated last week, but I haven't looked at changes. Either way, patch 1.7 hasn't affected me. I have a feeling my copy of Autoplay is older than... sorry, Auto Drive is older than that, Aristocrat. And I don't know, do I have Courseplay on here? Yeah, Courseplay I've got 8.0.0.6 on here. So that seems to be working fine. But yeah, Auto Drive, it's not recognized at the moment. Oh yeah, the part of the reason why I know about My Summer Car is because I saw GD playing it. Nice, GD. Yeah, absolutely. Content is content is content. It's, you know, great to see more stuff out there. I still have not worked out what my content for TikTok is. Well, I have a load of content I could put out on TikTok. But yeah, I'm not sure. It's a very different beast. I think the camera stuff works a lot better on TikTok. Evening, Farmer Kev. Yeah, my week's been good. Evening, Rich. How are you doing? I have a very dry mouth right now. I'm gonna take a drink in a minute. Yeah, so today was my first work from home day. So I've been in the office all week and then I worked from home today. I'm ignoring this comment. I think GD has been seen. Right, we want to roll all this up. Did I read your last comment? I don't know, gamers. To be honest, I lose track. Hey, Wayland Timlick. Welcome along. Was that hydrate? I really do need to switch over to here now. That was a hydrate. Thank you, Farmer Karen. TikTok is odd for content. I don't know. I own MK was too much work to make car, you know. I also think My Summer Car is more British than American. My Summer Car is Finnish, isn't it? You're doing My Summer Car in Finland. It's very European, My Summer Car. Yes, it's Finnish. That's what I thought. So I'm not immediately going to feed this to my cows. My cows are doing well off the meadow at the moment, so we don't need to do that. That mower is far too big for this map. This mower is far too big for this field. Oh. However, we got it cheap. That's why we've got it on here. Yeah, we got this. We got this. This very cheap mower. That's why I have it on the farm. Yeah, it's way too big for my field. Did I get my the hot fix? I did download an update just before I started. It's finished, but I think it's translated in British like there's a bar, not a bar, there's a pub. Oh yeah, it's, well, as I said, it's European. Pubs exist. I mean, pubs are not a uniquely British thing. How we do them tends to be a bit more uniquely British, but yeah. You're more likely to find a pub in Europe than you are a bar. Although bars do exist in Europe, but there are plenty of pubs. Yeah, that's Crazy Legs has just put into the chat. If you want to join me in our current sponsor and download some Tiki Solitaire Tri-Peaks, I would be very appreciative. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm enjoying it. It's really, really challenging. And some of you guys seem to be enjoying it as well. So thank you very, very much, everybody who is taking part. You're stuck on level 58. It ain't bad, but if you die, then it's over unless you turn off mortal mode. Ah, you gotta turn off mortal mode, gamers. Or turn on mortal mode, sorry. Give yourself some challenge. Hey, boy gamer 12, welcome along. But yeah, I want to work out a way to get this Thrustmaster wheel to mount under my desk in this bracket and then just have it so the whole thing folds away. I'd like all of this actually to just swing under my desk and away, and I'm currently designing a bracket that would let me do that. Hey, Guile Bavara Barcons, welcome along. Where do I live? I live in the UK, boy game as well. Specifically Norfolk. Oh god, we've got hail today. Well, I cut this early. This won't destroy any of this crop, but it will damage some of our other crop, which isn't great. Nah, fuck. How's the job going? Job's going really well, thank you, Crazy Legs. I've learned a lot this week, including some stuff that I'm going to be very soon applying to the build of Farm Sim UK. I'm surprised the Giants did not fix many missing roads on Carmston since a game issue with console with patch. I kind of wonder what it is that in the base game doesn't cause that does in a map like Carmston. What is Carmston? What is the way the roads are built on Carmston or on Oakbridge that causes that issue? Because that does seem a little bit weird. Why do the base game roads not suffer the same problem? Why do other roads on other maps not suffer the same problem? That's my question. Why is it only that map seems to have that fault? Mod maps often have road texture above a road base, whereas base game are road objects. Yeah. Did I read it? Please read it. Sorry, gamers. I don't know, the game's forgiving, like, if you build the car and then you die, then the progress is gone. Sounds like fun. Sounds like a challenge. Lovely weather this. Yeah, it's gonna destroy a load of my crops. I'm not happy. I don't know when I told Oxy about it and he says it's gone. Issue is not a... Oh no, I'm not saying Farmer Kev, that the issue isn't an issue with the game. My question is very much, you know, why is it that this happens on mod maps and doesn't happen on the base game maps? What is it that's different enough about the base game maps versus the mod maps as to the base? Why? So basically the question is, why do the base game maps not have this issue, and why do other maps not have this issue? What is it that is happening on Oakbridge that is a game bug that isn't happening elsewhere? Yeah, but the glitches aren't good. I died once when I tried to get the van out. I don't know why I died. Maybe I clipped the van and then I died. You got ran over by your own van, gamers. Yeah, it hasn't happened to pretty much every other mod map. And I'm not saying, as I said, I'm going to make this very, very clear. I'm not saying it's a problem with Oakbridge. I'm just wondering why Oakbridge has the problems when other maps don't. What valid thing is Oakbridge doing that other maps don't do? Hey, John Granger. Because it'd have to be a valid thing and something the game should support. Oakbridge's roads disappearing on console, Cavalier Roy. What is it about the very valid road setup on Oakbridge that breaks on console? Because if Giants have confirmed it's a game bug, then there's nothing wrong with how it's been set up. But I just wonder why it's specifically happening to Oakbridge. Basically, or something, I don't know how to spell it. No, it's not happening on PC. I've not experienced it, Cavalier Roy. I'm just wondering, you know, how it's a game bug that doesn't affect other mod maps. I think it's happened since Oxy removed the flooding system on Oakbridge, on the church on Oakbridge. Digging 25, is it much better than 22? Yes, Dixon 88. It is much better than 22. It is, trust me. Oh dear. Yeah, it's just a console. I bought it. It was the best experience ever. Nice. Right, we've rode all this up. Let's go and get our trailer and collect this up. Normally get about 2 trailers worth off this. We go later, gamers. Thank you for giving a like to the stream. Hello, Solero. Welcome along. Viek, when you get a moment, can you look at the base game medium glass house to see if the water capacity has changed for you? Mine has gone from 20k litres to 10.2 million litres. Placeable. The medium. I'd need to place it, unfortunately. I do actually want to place a greenhouse. Because we could place one along here. Like that. Don't have enough money at the moment, but yeah. But the roads breaking on Oak Bridge is not game breaking, no. No, but it is apparently a bug with the game, which is why I'm asking the question. Zealjager, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. How are we doing? 35%. Of this. Is Three Peaks connected? I've hit level 10 and nothing's come up. No installed, no level 5. You're not the first person to say that, Rich. It looks to me like yours hasn't registered. You are doing it on mobile, and you did install it through the link. Because I know we had one person who did message me and went, oh, I installed it before going through the link. iPhone, scan the QR code. Okay. And it came up and asked you for your Twitch. I know yours hasn't worked next time. That's what I was saying. I don't think we've got as much grass off this since we did last time. Not asked for Twitch. Yeah, it should ask you. It should have asked you when you were starting up for going through the link did. Okay. That's weird. I don't know why it wouldn't have registered, but I'm not seeing it. To be honest, Rich, so I don't think yours has registered. I did say to NetSound19, wipe the account and try again, maybe. I wonder if the maps roads are still cool for the flooding system that's not there because of a blip with the base game. But that would be an issue with the map, not an issue with the game. Which is what my question is. What is the issue with the game that's causing the problem with the roads? And what is Oxy trying to do differently? How's my first week of work? It's been great, Cavalier Roy. I have learned so much this week. Oh my lord. One of the things that attracted me to this job was the fact that I was going to be doing new stuff. And I have not really done anything this week that I have a lot of previous experiences. Fair enough, Rich, fair enough. I do not know why tracking stuff doesn't work with it. Tracking stuff is a pain in the butt. I did know that the grass yield has been updated, and we are cutting it basically as soon as we can cut it here. So that doesn't surprise me. Oh wow, we have so little left on this field. Oh, Cavalier Roy, I have learned so much this week that is I'm absolutely going to apply to doing pumps in the UK. Absolutely. I watched, so I've been doing some tutorials this week and on stuff. So doing a lot of training, and some of the stuff I've been learning is just amazing. Absolutely incredible. Yes, Rich. If possible, then yes. How are the kittens? Kittens are fantastic, thank you, Cher. You'll be up. I don't know if I will be. That's my trouble. I've got to be, and so I'm now getting up at 6 a.m. every day. I'm going to be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning because I want to record 4 videos. I want to have all of next week's, based on what happened this week, I want to have all of next week's videos recorded by the end of the weekend. FS UK would even better, which is always win-win. Exactly. Might take me a little bit longer. Well, it's because obviously I'm now working. Yeah. Right, is that so? I want silage from grass, activate, and I want hay from grass, activate. Go. Right, where are we with milk? 29,000 litres. How much is milk going for? We're still a little bit under. I want to save up for a bit, and we'll do a big milk sell-off around October time. Stuff that is paying well. Diesel, no. Herbicide, no. Liquid fertilizer, no. Methane. We have a lot of methane. How have we generated so much methane? That's paying really well. Is that a byproduct of something we're... What have we made methane from? When you make grass into silage, oh, do you? Okay. I would say, oh no, there it is. Oh wow, there it. I was going to say it should be noted in here, but yeah. Oh wow, we got a lot of methane. How do we transport methane? We must have there must be something in the shop to transport methane then, because we want to sell that really. Oh, our tray. This transport's fantastic. Right, I know what we're going to do today. You can also make methane into electric. Oh, can we? Oh, we can. Oh, do we do that instead? Do we make electric charge instead? That might be better. Okay. I'm gonna turn any methane into electricity. I know the methane is good at the moment, money-wise, but yeah, we'll do that. Right. So next, we're gonna have to go down to the shop, and once again, we need to buy a ton of chicken feed. So we'll get the flatbed out. We're also going to go and sell a load of eggs today, which will pay for the chicken feed. What production am I using? I'm using Cavalier Roy's farm production, which produces a load of stuff for the farm. Really useful mod. Is available as a standalone mod. It is absolutely fantastic. Steve McKay 24, thank you. Sorry, Stephen McKay. Stevens McKay 24, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. You're all right, Cher. You're not late. I'm still streaming. I am... yeah, there's a change to grass yield. So first stage harvest grass yields less than second stage grass. Alex Fit, it is on the mod hub. Let me see if I can find it for you. Nope, that's Twitch. I want that. Sites. Farm productions. Where were you asking? That was on... Are the dashboards still blurry on the fence? Not on mine, they're not. Oh, there you go. Those wanting it on Twitch and on the vertical YouTube as well. There you go. Right, let's buy some feed. Food, we need... Oh, I did get these new bags. So this chicken feed here for 1,000 liters is 1,500. But this here for 600 liters is only 600. So this is a lot cheaper, but it holds less. So we're gonna have to do a couple of trips for it. But it's, yeah, less chicken feed, but cheaper. I should have bought a trailer and filled the trailer up. The moon is looking tall in the sky tonight. I cannot see it, Steam Fan, because my blinds are closed. I think I need to change this. I don't think this doesn't work on here. We need something that's a little bit better. Let's go return this and hire a different... something a bit bigger, I think. I know I bought this? Oh, hell. I can't afford to replace it then. Well, I could sell it. No, I could sell it and then lease one, actually, is what we'll do. So, repaint, yes. Repair, yes. Sell, yes. Okay. Okay, that's long forks. I want this though. And we are going to... No, we're going to lease that. We're not using it very often. Yeah, I could finance it over 2 years. Get the JCB tally truck? I would, but I haven't got it on here. We'll see how we go, and then I might finance this over a couple of years. But yeah, this is much better for this. Just bring Merlot and the trailer down. Yes, that's the other option. Yeah, I don't think I can fit. That's not helpful. Oh no, that will fit. That will fit just. Dixon88, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Right, let's see if we can squeeze 2 more on here. It can lift 4 bags gaming trading, but I'm being a little bit cautious, in fairness. So yeah, I do know it can lift 4 bags, but the way I was loading it, I wanted to only do 2. Pools of Glare, download the Teletruck for next time. I didn't onto that. I might try it, but yeah, we go. Whoa. Oh shoot. That's going off the back. Caught that just wrong. We'll fit him. Did you remember you explaining how to have a forklift or similar? Yes. I might be able to show you that in a minute. Right, there we go. That should hold it all on. I think if you set the farm ID of it to 0 in the XML, that sets it as owned by the shop, if I remember correctly. It's either 0 or 15. I can't remember which. No, the 2 of them are continually fighting over it. Been a long old week this week. Plus, I may have had a little bit more of the grape juice than I should have before I started tonight's stream. No, we still have 8. Yeah, they're staying on there fine. Play fighting, yeah, basically play fighting. Cookie has gained a lot of confidence in the last week. She used to be in the lounge all the time. She now hardly goes in there. To the point where I don't have to have 2 litter trays anymore. She eats in the kitchen. She suddenly had a massive change of heart as to where she wants to be, and is now in the it's in the dining room kitchen area most of the time. Let's go get the telehandler. Fermented grape juice, yes. I might have had a little bit of too much of the fermented grape juice too. But you go realistic, not many shops would allow you to use their forklifts. But gaming trading, most of the shops you drive to and they'd load stuff up for you. So the trade-off for me is that you drive to the shop and they would load up stuff for you on their forklift, and they might charge you to do that. So my trade-off is that in FS25 in Farm Sim, you can't get them to load stuff up for you, but you can pay to use their forklift, hence the leasing, to do it. Evening, FS Consultancy. Welcome along. And we're unloading this really fast. Oh, no. I've got them still strapped on because I know that if I don't have them strapped, if I don't release the straps until after I've got them on the forks, I'm not going to get, there we go, that's what I want. And now we release the straps and we can get all 4 up at once. Belts, yeah, I hadn't released the belts because I wanted to make sure that I had all 4 picked up first. Oh, damn. Right, let's have a look. How much feed do our chickens have? Okay, I want to get another 6 bags. We'll do another 6 bags. Also, I think I've left the telehandler running. Yeah, I had. Another 8 bags. Sorry, we got 8 bags in there. Chat. 48,000. 150 horsepower. We have enough. Oh man, chat. Right. How much is our current baler worth? We can buy this straight up now anyway. 21,000. Yeah, we're gonna grab ourselves a Vicom fast bale for 48,000. That is fantastic for that baler. Fast bales are so good. Yeah, Chris, they really are. We can make an absolute fortune with silage bales. With a fast bale. Only annoying thing is we're saving up for a we're saving up for a new tractor. Get it now. Well, we're heading down to the shop, so we'll pick it up when we get down to the shop. Yeah, a Vicom fast bale for 48,000 is not something I can really turn down. I think we have, yeah, everything that we need for it. We just need somebody for the number plate. So let's see who we have on the live streams tonight. Oh, is he still here? Gamer Dragon, congratulations, you've been selected at random from the tractor driver and above level patrons, YouTube channel members and Twitch subscribers. and your name is going on the number plate of the fast bale. So I'm going with GMR Dragon. So there you go, GD. Yeah. GMRD Dragon. Congratulations. And we will buy that for 48,614. We'll bring our other baler down here though in a minute, and we'll replace that. Then I want to buy some feed for my animals. Another 8 bags of chicken feed. Yeah, 5,400 for that. Oh, how long is this this hail gonna last for? Fast bales are used in real life. They are a real life thing. In fact, I saw a fast bale at Agritechnica when I went there. I think I saw a fast bale at Agritechnica. If not, I definitely saw one at Llama a couple of years ago, or last year. I think I saw one at Llama last year, or Agritech. Yeah. Whoa, we dropped one. See, when you pick up 4, they're kind of on the tip. The front 2 are on the tip of the forklift and are a little bit harder to control as a result. No, no. Now comes the fun bit, because we've got to maneuver these so that A, that one drops on, and B, doesn't drop off the trailer. Right, should be able to maneuver that, I think. There we go. You see that right hand one again is right on the tip. Don't like that at all. And in fact, part of the reason is because there we go. That had moved badly. What's the map, Lucas? The map is Riverview by Cavalier Roy. It is a fantastic map. Highly recommend it. Downloadable from the modhub, and I think it might even be this version now as well. That end one, that is not held on there. Fantastic. Oh my god. Yeah. There is another way to do this. I wish I had no camera collision mod. Jeez. This is annoying. I don't know if that end one there is held up. The version on modhub is a little newer. Okay. Right. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the modhub version is now a little bit newer than my version. But that's alright, because I'm quite happy on this version. Yep. Really buy these in sets of 6. There we are. It is. Is it? I thought that required a mod. Hey, Desperado. It isn't. You have to install a mod to do it, and I don't want to install an entire mod to do it. That's the trouble, FS Consultancy. There is a mod that's additional settings, but you have to install the entire mod to do it, and I don't want to install the entire mod to do that. There is a hook attachment, yes. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Additional settings mod does it. I'm half tempted to look at the mod from FS22 and see if it'll just convert over. Hey, Sea Beast 4, welcome along. Yeah, they don't have it in game standard, Travis. It's it is you need a mod to disable camera collision. Am I going to download the fish farm? No plans at the moment, Share, to do fish farming. At the moment. It is a good mod with no problems, FF Consultancy. I just have no need for most of what the mod provides. That's the trouble. And I'm a great believer in not installing more than I have to. The reason why I use a mod manager, because I don't like having tons of mods to do stuff with. Yeah, I have no issues with the mod itself. It's how much I have to download. Hey, Boxball. I wonder why. Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about, Boxball, whatsoever. Fish Farm is on the modhub, FS Consultancy. That was a funny dream. I don't know what you're talking about, Boxball, whatsoever. Fish farm? You've cleared some of your mod share? Reaver's doing well. I haven't seen him this week. I know he spent some time with my dad earlier in the week, and he's had a few days off. So yeah, because it's school holidays at the moment. I managed to pick my first week in my new job to be the first week of the school holidays, which means my wife has been stuck here with the twins all week. While I've been swanning off to my new job. It's brightening up, which is great news. Gotta go because it's that softball game. I'm sorry I haven't been in a while. You're all right, Braden. You're all right. Will do, share. Yeah, we're gonna take my dad out for lunch tomorrow. He's quite pleased because he's gone from having half his children out of work to having all of his children now fully employed, which is fantastic. Later, Braden. Thanks for joining us. Right, so this should give us over 10,000 in chicken feed, which it does. Oh no, actually. That's it. Not quite. The chickens are eating stuff quickly. Oh, we do have two sets of chickens that have, one of them has just reproduced, and it's the larger number. We can sell off some chickens. Fantastic. Right. Let's sell some chickens. We want to sell off these ones. We'll get a lot of money, but this is the thing. We're making money from eggs, but we're making more from selling batches of chickens as they reproduce. So I'm going to sell 250 of these. Yes. Okay. Yeah, and then sorry, I'm gonna sell all of them. Yep. Okay, we're gonna wait for these 8-month-olds to reproduce because they are halfway through. So they'll produce another 257, chickens in a couple of months' time, which is perfect. But selling off the chickens every so often really increases our much. Thank you, FS Consultancy. Yeah, I'm a week into it. I'm going to be able to afford a lot of stuff, which I've been worried about. So very, very pleased by that. I've got to book my flights for, well, I need to book my flights for FarmCon soon. So I'm going to be able to book those at the end of the month, which is fantastic. And then, yeah, I'll be able to pay. I'm going to be able to pay for FarmCon this year, which is great. I was really concerned that I didn't know how I was going to afford FarmCon. And, yeah. I'm going to be able to afford FarmCon now this year, which is fantastic. And I've already got it booked off, so I've already got the holiday booked. I'm going to fly out on the Thursday and fly back on the Monday. So that means that I will be out there for the full whack. So I'll get to spend a day out there before FarmCon itself kicks off, and spend some time with DJ and FC and Mr. CDP and just everybody, which is going to be fantastic. Oh, thank you, FS. I feel better. I feel like there's a massive weight being lifted off my shoulders. It's crazy. I'm now, you know, my days are, I'm working 8 hours a day and I'm having to drive into the office and everything. But there's a whole weight lifted off my mind. I'm not, I mean, you guys can probably see, I'm not sitting here going, you guys should subscribe, because I'm not feeling the need to anymore. I'm not feeling the need to push everything. I mean, it's still awesome if you do, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm not feeling the need to go, give me money. Because I don't need to anymore, which is just gonna make for better streams and everything. You know? I feel happier in myself about the whole thing. Right, we can park this up now. And we'll go and, do I need to go and sell the eggs? Is now a good time to sell the eggs? Yeah, I've got a lot less pressure on me now, which is good. And I'm enjoying my new job as well. I'm doing stuff that is new and exciting, which is fantastic. And it is a challenge, which is what I always look for from a job. It is a challenge. Like egg prices. Eggs are not great at the moment, so we'll park this up. Thank you, Cher. We'll wait till the egg trailer's a little bit, or this trailer's a little more full. I possibly have loaded the wrong trailer. Steam Fan! Why is that not showing up? Steam Fan 2123, thank you for resubscribing for your 20th month. You are awesome. Yeah, why is... Oh, and Farmer Karen, thank you for... You've passed level 60 in Tiki Solitaire. That's awesome. Well done, and thank you very much. Right, we'll head down to the shop. Oh, yeah, we'll go and get rid of the old one. Good thing to come to you people. Oh, thank you, Cher. Yeah, so things are looking up. Things are looking much better. It's been a hard 16 months, but very much feel like I'm coming out the other side of it now. And only bigger and better things can come of this. I've rediscovered Viva Pinata. Interesting. The other reason why I want to record as much as I can tomorrow morning is because I want to free up time to be working on Farm Sim UK as well. I need development time, and if I can have development time on it, it would be great. That is going to require me getting everything recorded as much as I can. If I can record 3 videos tomorrow morning, I'll be very happy. Yeah, it showed up on mine as well. What it didn't do is it didn't initially show up on my filter, on my activity feed. It has done now, but I had to do this. On the Xbox? Oh, good. On the Xbox. Got you. Right. Let's sell our class Roland. We are going to repaint, and now it should cost us. Yeah, it's costing us to repair and repaint. So that's been fixed. 27,000, perfect. We're back up to 44,000, which is even better. Right, and we can't run this baler on this tractor. This tractor is not powerful enough to run this baler. We need to use the Fendt for that. Sorry, the John Deere for that. I am hoping, excuse me, that a new tractor is going to turn up, and we might be able to get something for 150 horsepower plus on the cheap. Your kids would love it. Oh dear. $44K gets me a greenhouse. I don't want to spend the money at the moment. There was a patch. There was another patch today. Yes, William. But there was 1.7 yesterday. We might have a look at what 1.7 actually does in a minute. I think this tractor only has a... What's the... where are we? Fence. No, Fence. Yeah, well, we're just under the horsepower requirement with this tractor. I don't want to refill the bale wrap. What is the other field? Oh, the other fill type must be for silage additive, I'm guessing. Trying to wrap a bale on round baler. I wanna buy probably field 11 next, I think. I think the one today was a much smaller update. Right, there's the wrap. Well, there's the net. Okay, let's see if we can back this into here. Oh, I caught the liquid lime. No. There we go. Right, we need to fix this as well. And as I said, we'll have a look at our track to see if we can upgrade the engine on this. You can grow 4 crops in 1 greenhouse. Yes, you can. To make the most of them, though, you want a packing plant. Right, this needs 2000. Right, customize. Yeah, so we've got the highest amount that we can get on this. Okay. But my baler is at least repaired now. This is going to speed up our baling no end. Evening, Jono. Welcome along. Ooh. 13,000 round baling contract. That's actually a really good contract. I think we might take that. Accept that. Okay. And we'll go and get the John Deere. Loving the content. Thank you, the games boy. I preserve food plant, but I was wondering if having 4 crops active in 1 greenhouse messed the water capacity. I don't think it should. How am I doing today? Oh, how's Jono doing? There's chatting going on in my chat. I didn't need to put this in the shed. Last highlighted comment. Giant needs to do a hot fix for Oakbridge Farm road textures for consoles. Possibly. It depends on whether Giants know what the actual issue is. This is why I was asking the question. Because I'm wondering why the roads are broken on Oakbridge and apparently no other map. What is it that's breaking the roads on Oakbridge? That's my question. Put our new baler to work straight away. And this should take us up to, oh no, it'll take us close, but not quite there. Yeah, why is it console, not PC as well? Did I take the contract? Yes, I think I did. Yes, I have. It's field 1, which is where we're headed. I get more alerts from GD's Discord than I get from my own. Gravel textures on top of main road from the outside of the map inwards. Is that what the problem is? And why not remove the gravel textures? Because the gravel textures sound awful on the main roads anyway. Surely that's not a hard... I say this. Surely that's not a hard fix. I mean, it's probably something that shouldn't happen on the map. What's my take on... What's your take on baseball new torpedo bats? I have no take on it whatsoever. Oh, what's Gordon Ramsay's
Jesse Kando 27 asked me, what's your take on baseball new torpedo bats? Torpedo bats. Are you taking the piss? You take one bat, shove it up your arse. And then you take another bat, bash the first one out. Now, get out.
Oh my God! I didn't expect that! I didn't expect that at all! Oh my God! Oh! Jesus! Oh! Oh my Lord, that was harsh! You're right, Ranko. That was graphic. I would love to put that up as just short, but I think that would get demonetized. It working? I don't need rat rolls. I'm doing straw bales. Currently doing spud contract F22 on Carlston for your piggies. I think we need to repair the... Flip it and tag Gordon on Twitter. Oh my God. I'm not sure. I'm never quite sure about tagging celebrities on an AI thing of them. Whether how much trouble that could possibly get you in. I've no wish to piss off the actual Gordon Ramsay. What happened? Just joined. Oh, Captain Biggles, we had AI Gordon Ramsay suggesting that someone should stick a baseball lap up there. And that's the mild version of what happened. Swearing? Oh, well, that's not swearing. PG-13, chat. Mild swear words are fine. Did I? I think I swore. I might have said arse, and I might have said piss, but I don't think I swore any worse than that. Those are PG-13. And I can get away with one bad swear word for PG-13. Or 12A as it is in the UK. Yeah, this is a 12A stream if you're in the UK, or a PG-13 stream if you are in the States. Cheers, Paul Sinclair. How bad is this tractor? This tractor is not bad. I don't swear often. Oh my God, Steam fan. Those two things are very different. But 95.2 hours on this track. I really need to look for a replacement. I think about 200 horsepower would be nice. So maybe a nice New Holland T7 or a nice David Brown or something like that would be good. Stratmaniac raiding with Party 1. Welcome, 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 Raiders. I hope you had a good stream, Strat. $100 and 250 horsepower master, yeah. Oh God, is Jeremy Clarkson a good chef? I think Gordon is going to have words about this one.
Steam Fan V. Well, ask me, is Jeremy Clarkson a good chef? Good chef? Are you mad? He's got the culinary skills of a bloody garden gnome. He couldn't boil an egg without setting the kitchen on fire. It's raw, get out.
No, your farm is worth almost 14,893 hours. That's awesome, Strat. Matt Ferguson 7S 210 is what I'd recommend. That would work well. That would work well, Perf. It's really what comes up in the shop, though. Is it Jeremy's birthday today? Can we? Okay, Steam fan. Fine for that bit. end of the row. A 91.72 for Steam Ban. Hello, Mason John 91. Welcome along. This is Riverview by Cavalier Roy. And thank you for the follow, Mason John 91. Welcome to the VFN. Welcome back, Boy Gamer 12. What's the time? 10 o'clock. Right, we're going to go till about 5:30 in game. Doing well today on here, making a decent amount of cash. Managed to feed all of our animals for the next few days, and we just need that elusive tractor to turn up. Can't believe we've been off with Twitch for 2 years. Oh wow. Well, I'm greatly reduced in my my streaming now that I've got a new job. Hey Loki63, welcome along. I'm good, thank you. I am on Riverview. Hello, Thomas Speezy. What's my serial rig? Right, so I have the side panel from the farm vehicle control system by Hori. That's because my wheel and my pedals are broken. So my main wheel is a Thrustmaster T248. Not gonna work. And then I've got a Thrustmaster farm stick on the other side. Mr. Spot, yeah, my tractor conked out and has caused me all sorts of issues. Gonna have to push this bale out of the way. Come on, bale, out my way. Okay, we'll do it that way then. Realism, chat, realism. There was not. I think that was a hot fix, Loki. There's normally, if there's a problem, a bad problem, they'll bring out a hot fix. We can have a quick look at that actually, because a few people have talked about that. Nope. Well, not that I've actually it's not mention of the hotfix. There was an update to the Nexat. Added matter for Nexco, improved trams line when planting, improved AI, improved driving behavior, fix multiplayer sync, fix various spoilers, fix header. Yeah, I'm guessing it was just a hotfix today, but it's not listing it. Got 97.33 in the pool for Netsound 19. Could we have some seeds for Netsound, please? Thanks, Thomas. At the moment, I can't recommend the Hori kit. As much as I love my Hori kit, I can't recommend it because I've only had it 7 months. and I've had the wheel develop a loose connection, and I've had the brake pedal just completely snap off, which is so annoying. So I love my Hori wheel setup, but it just fell apart, which is just so disappointing. I'm half expecting this to fall apart, and I really hope that's not going to be the case, because this is fantastic. I wish they sold this side panel separately, because this is fantastic. And two sorghum contracts failed yesterday. Maybe that was a hot fix, possibly. Are your thrust vessel? No, they're not, interestingly. So they are plastic, Steam fan. The difference with the Thrustmaster pedals is I know if those break, I can buy a set, or I can replace the Thrustmaster panels. I can't replace the Hori ones. I mean, I would be happy to buy a set of Hori pedals to replace my broken ones, but you can't even do that. You have to buy the whole kit again. Which is why at the moment I'm looking at ways that I can possibly mount all of this under my desk. I very much want to find a new solution to mounting my wheel and everything, and I think I've got some ideas. How's my job doing? My job is going very well, thank you, Phil. Oh, really? Back we go. Shouldn't they replace it under warranty? Well, I'm trying to get hold of Hori at the moment, because obviously I didn't buy my wheel. I didn't buy my setup. So, yeah, I'm trying to get hold of them. I've had no response to my email from my contact at the moment, which is slightly worrying. So I'm going to go through the normal support process and see what the response I get is. Oh, this tractor is braking a lot. Well, I don't think it's necessarily customer service. So I'm actually going to go through the customer service process, and I'll let you guys know what happens. But I haven't seen anything from Hori in the last week. Let me just double check this before I go and dig myself a hole. Because obviously I've been at my new job the last week. I want virtual farmer emails, because that filters things down nicely. I think that's my my contact. No idea what that is. Nope. I've received nothing. I think the plastic design is the weakest. But that's the thing. It's the same for the Thrustmaster setup. So the T248 does not have metal metal pedal setup on it. You want that, you have to go and buy a separate set of pedals. Actually, no. So turn that off. So I have not the PlayStation version, I have the Xbox version. Yeah, T248. So this is the version I have of the T248. Wow. And looking at the wheels on the pedals on this, so if I enlarge this, see, they're plastic pedals. So this set has plastic pedals, the same as Hori, same as the Hori set. And I'm just wondering, add-ons. Yeah. So for 199, so here's the thing, if I wanted to replace my Thrustmaster set, there is a metal set of things, but even if my Thrustmaster one's broke, I can get a replacement set, although they're out of stock, but you can get a replacement set. But that's what the T248 covers. Go back to Logitech. Can't put the Logitech wheel in my Thrustmaster bracket. I have a set of it's the Hori set that's bust strap. My Thrustmaster sets are fine, but my Hori set broke the middle pedal, the brake pedal broke. My Thrustmaster ones are fine. Oh yeah, absolutely, Paul. Absolutely. I can show you, Strap. By the door. If you didn't see the other day, the reason why I'm not using my Hori kit at the moment is because this happened. That has snapped completely off the middle. And it's just 7 months old. That's what gets me. And I think I'm probably more pissed about it than I would be otherwise, because I love the kit. I want to be able to turn around to people and say, this kit is fantastic, especially at 350 quid. And for 7 months I did, because it's fantastic. But it shouldn't break. So, yeah. I'm intrigued to see how it failed. Is it interesting sometimes? Yeah. I mean, it just snapped straight off, which is crazy. But I wanna change the whole layout to be a little bit more, to work a little bit better. It's virtual tractors like the bus drivers in. That's a Logitech G20. I love my so I loved my G29. My G29 was fantastic. It lasted me 3 years before it developed a bolt, and it was fantastic wheel. My G923 was awesome as well. Absolutely loved that wheel. My brother is using that at the moment. So Reeve is using my G923 because I have the farm task bracket, which is absolutely awesome. Yeah, this tractor is at nearly 97 hours, and I'm hoping overnight that we get a good thing. Andy the farmer, thank you for installing Tiki Solitaire Tri-Peaks. You are awesome. We're up to 14 out of 40 who have installed the game. Thank you so much. We're almost halfway there. As I said, the more people who sign up to it, the more that play, the higher we do out of it, the better the giveaway we do based on it will be. So yeah, the more people who sign up, the more people who play, the further we get, the bigger the giveaway will be at the end of next month. Also, the more seeds you will earn towards the giveaway. I am just putting together my final bits on, well, I'm working out my budget for this month to see what I can give away based on last month's Monopoly Go. Should be something quite nice. I have an idea of what I might give away. Kind of waiting on an announcement of something, possibly, hopefully. We'll see. Watch the program on Key Bridge incident. The ship inflicted £37 million of destructive force, which is crazy. Is that the one that hit the bridge in Boston? Is Carmson worth doing a realistic save? Yes, but for me, for Oakbridge to be an interesting map to play, I had to make a whole load of fixes. It conked out long enough. Oh, because I've got my my start turned on, but it conked out long enough to turn off the baler. Making a yard beside the chickens, nice. Yeah, that's not a bad place actually to make a yard on Calms. That a yard down there makes a lot of sense, Capital. It really does. The keeper into about, and that's what I thought. Baltimore, not Boston, sorry. Yeah, I meant Baltimore, not Boston. I know I had a little bit too much of the fermented grape juice before I started because my mouth is so dry right now. Oh, we've gone through the fuel one here as well, but we're all right. Almost 80% of the way through. Thank you, Paul Sinclair. We're a little bit low on the drink, unfortunately. Yeah, we're running on dregs because we're near the end of the stream, and I don't want to go and refill it. Should be Sea Beast. Should be time for more drink. Also, it's warm in here this evening. While I was working from home today. Today was my first day working from home in my new job, and I didn't actually have my main PCs on because I didn't want the distraction. And so in here was not that warm. Hello, Zelinka. Yes, I highly recommend FS25, and I massively apologize for butchering your name there, because I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm unsure now, and yeah, it's ideal and small. What I would suggest, actually, Cathal, build the yard where the horse paddock used to be, that grass field there. I think that would be a fantastic place to build a yard. Waiting for Maypole. Maypole is gonna be awesome. One thing I like FS25 for on PS5 is GPS. Oh, GPS and the new hard worker are, yeah, it's just fantastic feature of FS25. Just absolutely incredible feature of FS25. Two more rows to go and we'll be finished on here, and I think then we'll head back up to the farm. Don't really have time to do another another contract today. I don't think anything like big cedar turned up, but nothing else really. Shame they couldn't do that for previous versions of FS on console. I believe that we are, what, April, May, June, July, with 3 months, less than 3 months away from FarmCon now. Which means in that time, we are going to have another DLC. What's my favorite tractor? David Brown 1210. Absolute classic. Followed by the Ford 7810, followed by the New Holland T7. Workers only like to start Fords become the headlands, they get confused. Yes. Send me a DM. Ooh. Thank you, Roy. Up. Where are we up to? 94% done. 95% done. Whoa. Oh, did I miss some? Probably. Yep. Got myself on a straight line. Nothing of massive interest. Then we got 3 more bales. Should do it. 97. No, that's still 97. Haven't got a lot of field left to go. 98. There we go. $99. Oh, this might be an exact bale. Nope, it's going to be slightly more. And contract is done. Why can't I unload bale? Okay, I can't unload the bale, never mind. Right, let's get off this field and then we can complete this job. Intrigued to see what PF will offer in FS25. But I think we're less than... no, I think it'll be at least what it did in 22. I'm really hoping it's going to be more. Regatas TV, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Real life farmer misses a lot of end of the road, seen it on the way to school. Fold the baler. Yeah, let's fold the baler. No. Fold the baler. That was okay. Nice. I kind of want to go with a smaller classic series for the next one. I think I'm looking for... I've seen a few maps recently that have some nice smaller fields. Small setup that I could end up getting a lot of fields and play really nicely on. So I'm especially after finishing when I finish Oak Ridge is lots of big machines, big field stuff. I'm looking for a pallet cleanser, so I'm probably going to be looking at older, smaller equipment and do a map around that, I think. And a couple of the maps that I've done first looks on have worked out really well for that. They would be brilliant maps for that. A Ford 3000. Oh, absolutely, JC. Some proper classics. I'll tell you what, I want the Farmal DLC that was in FS22. I want that back. The tractors in that were awesome. That was one of the nicest. It was tiny and it was one of the nicest DLCs in FS25. Classics RL. Ooh, yeah. But it being a series, there is a certain amount of compaction to it, Roy. Oh, we need to replace this tractor. This tractor is on 98 hours and it's just conking out all the damn time. Yeah, it's not even that badly damaged, but it hits this 3/4 mark and conks out a lot. Right, we'll refill the fuel. And I think we need to get this into the repair shed. If you like Transformers, and I've seen it, Paul Sinclair. I actually bought it and watched it with my kids a while ago. Transformers 1. Transformers 1, actually really good film. Really good film. Like the next out Harvester. The next out Harvester is fantastic. Right, so first things first, let's complete. Oh, we've got a weeding contract left over. Right, let's collect that and let's collect that. Oh no. There's some decent playing mowing contracts that we could pick up. We don't have the lettuce, we don't have the potatoes. Yeah, there's some decent mowing contracts, so we might do some mowing next time. Let's repair this. 1,500. That's one advantage of this tractor, is it doesn't cost an arm and leg to repair. So there is at least that. Crazy. Right. There we go. And yeah, coming up to 5:30. We'll head back home in the landy. Let's type that. George Saunders 4 TW appeals. It's a fantastic tractor, the T-Dub. I love a T-Dub, especially the 25. I've driven a 25. We had one on my dad's farm. Yeah, there we go. Those are spawning as they should. Mark this up here. That's perfect timing, actually. It's 10:30. Excellent. Right, let's save this here. Yeah, he sold his T-Dub for an FW30. I did know that. Right, we'll take the time down and we'll go forward to 7 AM. Let's see. That is way too big for our farm. Way too big for our farm. Yeah, don't need that. But we'll save it here because that is the next day. So we still don't have a tractor. I want to have a quick look at tractor-wise. We want about 200 horsepower. That would be 7S. Would be 176,000. Ow. Don't want to get an older one like those. Don't want the Z-Tour. The Kubota at 180 is not bad. 200 horsepower on that would be 168,000. So we're still looking at about 80, 90,000. 6R is way too expensive. Fence 700 is way too expensive. Vultra T-Series. Okay. 210 horsepower for 173. That would be good. That is just an awesome tractor anyway. That at 224. Yeah, you see, we're over 200,000 for both of those. This would do it. The Deutz at 230, but I really don't like that tractor. 225 for the David Brown, which starts at 280. That is really good value, but then it's a David Brown, so that's why it's really good value. JCB. Yeah, the Gen 6 Vario would be good. Starts 150 horsepower. If we got that up to 200, there we go. The 720, that would cost us about 200,000. And then there's the Q series, which starts at 230. So yeah, we really need something to come through for us and be cheap, because at the moment we can't. We're not making it through with anything. Right, but that's where we're going to leave it tonight. So let's see, where are we going to go this evening? Let's see who is live over on Twitch. And tonight, I think, wow, everybody's playing Last of Us Part 2. I think we're gonna go and raid A Barry J tonight. So go say hi to him. Tomorrow's video is up for early access now. If you want to go and watch the next episode of Oakbridge, that went up slightly before today's stream. So if you are Harvest Manager or above, YouTube channel member or patron, that is now available in whichever place you are subscribing to that. It will be available from 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon for everybody else. I am going to try and get a map tour up first thing tomorrow morning, because I have an outstanding map tour to do. So hopefully that will be up tomorrow morning as well. Next live stream will be on Sunday evening from 8:30 p.m. We'll be doing more realism experiments, so come join me for that. And apart from that, we just got a couple of thank yous to say before we go. Huge thank you to Andy the Farmer for downloading Tiki Solitaire Tri-Peaks. You are awesome. Big thank you to the Strat Maniac for your raid. You are awesome. Roberto Santuro, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. Who else we got tonight? Farmer Karen, thank you for reaching level 60 in Tiki Solitaire Tri-Peaks. You are awesome. Steve Van 21 V2123, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. And yeah, that is everybody for this evening. So yeah, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you're on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Massive, massive thank you to all of my Twitch subscribers, my YouTube channel members, and my patrons. You guys are incredible. Your support not only helps the channel to keep going, but it helps it to grow as well. So thank you so, so much. It really does mean the world. If you've yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.